Hey, good morning, guys. It is Monday the 23rd, the first official day of online schooling during the Chinese virus cancellations here. So anyhow, we are going to communicate a little bit with you, or I at least am going to communicate a little bit with you through video messages and then obviously the web page that you guys will be visiting. So if you're finding this video, that means you've probably navigated the web page and know what you're doing there. I'll talk a little bit about that in a second, but the one thing I put on there early is I saw that a lot of people were trying to do the summative assessment before doing the iReady lessons and those quizzes. Do those first. Make sure that you get those lessons done, pass those quizzes, practice those questions. The types of questions that will be on your formatives will come from that. All right, you should have an additional resource of your workbook. Those lessons out of your workbook are not required, as well as anything I post online as far as practice worksheets, other practice quizzes, other practice questions. Those aren't required. The only thing that's required before taking your summative assessment is the iReady lessons to be completed and the quizzes to be passed. So hopefully that makes sense. I put a summative on there that a lot of you did last week before the official start of those days, but with that, if I could tell from doing that, it's my first time putting anything on forums, it wasn't giving you feedback. So what I'm going to do is put another video here in a minute going over those 10 questions that are on there, going over those answers. That way you'll be able to look at those, make corrections, and I'm actually going to do a new assessment or put a new assessment on that hopefully you'll be able to get done by this Friday. And if not, the reassessment will be on there next week. So starting Monday of next week, under the Week 2 tab on the web page, the reassessment from this week's material will be on there. But if you try the assessment, the summative assessment on there again, there'll be a new link for that. I'll mark that clearly on the web page. Hopefully you'll be able to see instantly the questions, whether you got them correct or not, and then you'll have to wait for me to post the video on those test corrections. Hopefully that makes sense. So looking at the web page, let me see if I can flip this around. Maybe not. All right, looking at the web page here, you'll see that the link underneath my name, right here, Week 1 online overview, teacher homepage, there'll be a Week 2, obviously for next week on there. So click those, and as you click through those, just make sure that you look at any announcements. Will be up there in red that I want you to see. The required lessons, the required summative. We'll talk about it, but the link will be down below. All right, so you'll see right here it says Week 1 summative. I'm going to put a new one on there. This was a practice thing from Khan Academy, and these 4 PDFs are practice lessons. So hopefully that makes sense. All right, I hope all of you are well, staying safe, staying healthy, keeping away from people, listening to what everyone's telling us about, avoiding contact as much as possible. So miss all of you and hope to see you soon. Bye.